Wait, what just happened? Did Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun seriously just walk into the same room, side by side, smiling like no time had passed? Fans all around the world are losing their minds. And for good reason. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now, so you don't miss a second of this unfolding story. Because what we're about to reveal will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about these two beloved stars. It's been 5 long years since Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun last worked together on the unforgettable drama, The King, Eternal Monarch. While the series wrapped in 2020, their on-screen chemistry continued to spark fan theories, wishful thinking, and endless speculation. Were they ever more than just co-stars? Did their connection extend beyond the cameras? And why did they seem to vanish from each other's lives just when fans were hoping for more? Well, buckle up, because after half a decade of silence, hints, and near misses, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun have just reunited, and the internet is officially broken. It all started with a single blurry photo. An anonymous source posted an image of 2 familiar silhouettes at what looked like a private industry dinner in Seoul. Within minutes, fan accounts started zooming in, color correcting, and connecting the dots. The conclusion was undeniable. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun were back in the same room. And it wasn't just any ordinary catch-up. The rumors swirled quickly, but it wasn't until the next day that everything exploded. Dispatch, known for uncovering celebrity secrets, released high-resolution images, showing the duo walking out of a private venue together. Lee Min-ho wore a sleek navy blazer, his hand subtly hovering behind Kim Go-eun as if to guide her. She was radiant in a white, flowy dress, her laughter frozen mid-frame as they exchanged what appeared to be an inside joke. The images were warm, intimate, and completely unexpected. Almost instantly, hashtags like hashtag Lee Min-ho Kim Go-eun reunion, hashtag the King couple returns, and hashtag Minun is real began trending in Korea, Japan, the Philippines, and even parts of Europe. Fans weren't just excited, they were stunned. After 5 years of quiet distance, what brought them back together? Was it a coincidence? A new project? Or something even more personal? Soon, social media detectives went into overdrive. Eagle-eyed fans noticed that Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun had both started following the same luxury brand account on Instagram just weeks before the reunion. Others pointed out they were recently in Paris at the same time, attending different fashion events, but possibly meeting behind the scenes. Then came the bombshell. A teaser trailer quietly uploaded by a production company neither of them had publicly worked with before. The trailer simply featured the words Reunited 2025 over a blurred image of 2 figures standing on a beach at sunset. No names were mentioned, no audio played, just a visual. Yet the shape of the silhouettes matched them perfectly, and fans were quick to connect the dots. Theories ranged from a secret romance to an upcoming drama, possibly even a film that had been kept under wraps. It was as if the entire internet paused, refreshed their browsers, and whispered in unison. Is this real? Insiders soon confirmed what everyone hoped. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun are officially working together again. And this time, it's not just a cameo or a brand endorsement. They are the lead roles in an upcoming romance thriller slated for early 2026. A story described as a timeless bond rekindled under impossible odds. But even more intriguing is the behind-the-scenes story of how this reunion happened. According to someone close to the production, it was Lee Min-ho who first reached out. After finishing a demanding project last year, he reportedly told his team he wanted to work with someone who made acting feel effortless and real. His team suggested a few names, but he interrupted, smiled, and simply said, "What about Go-eun?" That one sentence changed everything. Kim Go-eun, who has kept herself busy with critically acclaimed roles and humanitarian projects, wasn't expecting the call. But when it came, she didn't hesitate. She later shared in an interview, "When I heard his name, something inside me softened. We always said we'd work together again if the timing was right, and now it finally is. But is it really just a professional reunion?" Fans are convinced there's more. And the way they look at each other in public now, there's an unmistakable glow. One clip, taken from a behind-the-scenes shoot, shows Lee Min-ho gently fixing a loose strand of Kim Go-eun's hair. She blushes, laughs, and playfully swats his hand away, but not before their eyes lock for a long, quiet moment. That clip has already surpassed 10 million views on TikTok. Their body language says more than any press release ever could. There's comfort, familiarity, and a spark that never really faded. As the days go on, neither of them has addressed the reunion directly in interviews. And maybe that silence is intentional. Maybe they don't need to say anything, because the way they carry themselves around each other tells the whole story. Interestingly, their fan bases, once divided, have now united with a renewed sense of purpose. Ship names like Min-eun and Eternal Couple have taken on new life. Edits are flooding social media, mixing old clips from The King, Eternal Monarch, with new footage from their recent reunion. In some of the most viral fan videos, you can see their journey unfold, from hesitant co-stars to trusted partners, to what now feels like something far deeper. Even their friends and colleagues are speaking up. One well-known actor who worked with both in separate projects told a reporter, "There was always something between them. We could all see it. Not just chemistry, but real trust. It's rare. And I think time apart only made that bond stronger." That bond seems to have extended beyond their working relationship, too. Both stars were spotted attending a close friend's wedding recently, arriving separately but leaving together. When asked if they were dating again, neither confirmed nor denied. Instead, Lee Min-ho simply smiled and replied, "Sometimes life brings people back to where they belong." The comment sent fans into a tailspin. Was he hinting at a second chance? At love rekindled? Or was he just being cryptic, as celebrities often are? Either way, it was enough to keep the internet buzzing for days. Meanwhile, Kim Go-eun posted a photo to her Instagram story that sent shockwaves across the fandom. It was a black and white shot of the ocean, taken from a quiet beach. No caption, just a heart emoji. But the detail that stood out most? A man's shadow standing next to her in the reflection. Tall, unmistakable, and strikingly similar to Lee Min-ho's silhouette. Was it deliberate? An Easter egg for the fans? Or an accidental leak of a moment that was never meant to be public? The mystery continues to unravel in real time. What's clear is that whatever brought Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun back together is powerful. Whether it's a new project, an old flame reignited, or simply the magnetic pull of two souls meant to cross paths again, the world is watching, and we're not ready to look away. Their reunion reminds us that timing is everything. That sometimes, the people who leave our lives don't stay gone forever. That even after years apart, the right connection can return stronger than ever. And for Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, 5 years wasn't the end. It was just a pause. Now, as they step back into the spotlight, hand in hand and side by side, fans can only hope this is just the beginning of a new chapter. One written not just for the cameras, but maybe, just maybe, from the heart. So stay tuned, because if this reunion has taught us anything, it's that love, real or fictional, never truly fades. It just waits for the right moment to shine again. And this